Hi guys, I'm back to share this Paris themed journal that I made. I've got this really pretty fabric in some Happy Mail from Liz. Thank you, Liz. There's the back. And it's got lots of little fabrics. There's a charm. And then I had a bunch of these in my stash that I didn't even realize. Little Eiffel Tower. It's about 8 by 4 3/4. So in the front pocket here, I've added, this is just an envelope I had. And this I had in a group of postcards that I have. This was addressed to somebody in Paris. And I believe it's 1912. Look at that. Isn't that neat? It's like more like a photograph than a postcard. Really cool. Done a little bit of collaging here. This is a French grammar page. It's a really old book that I have, like a school book. Okay, I think it was from the 30s. No, 50s, I think. I've done some stamping. I've used some of my parchment paper, added little things in here for pockets. That's the parchment that I've coffee dyed on, so it looks kind of neat. It's got a good crinkle sound. Some more fabric. Done some more collaging. Went through my stash to find all of the French themed washi and bits that I had. It's got some nice different coffee staining on each page. It's another parchment pocket that I've sewn. These are little bits. This little piece here is from this old encyclopedia I have from the early 1900s. This is vintage ledger. It's got a small grid paper, not ledger paper. This is a little piece of ephemera, and I've done some stamping on the back. Music paper. This is a vintage Rolodex card that I had, and I've just put some trim on it. This I just decorated this with my washi tape, my Paris themed washi tape. This is from the Graphics Fairy. I've backed everything with coffee paper. And this I just had some pretty lace in my stash here, and this is just some extra pieces. I'm cutting off, making pages in here. Some more ephemera. And this image, it was a larger image, but I cut it in half, well, ripped it in half just to make like a postcard. And this is some Cavallini and Company little stamps that they had, and I just sewed around. It's just kind of like a postcard. Well, this image was from Reader's Digest. They have a lot of neat little pictures in there, and I just altered them. Some more fabric. This is vintage paper too as well. It's got a light green lines on it. Some more collaging. This is the center. This is removable. This is from that encyclopedia that I had again. Just added that on there. More ephemera. And there's that charm. This is a stamp that I had. I just stamped on fabric. I made a big pocket here. I've just stuck some little cards in there. Craft paper. And here's another one of these. That is the top of that image of the other one, little postcard I made. This is Cavallini and Company. Some of my washi tape. I didn't realize how much French washi tape I had. It's another one of those little extra scrap pads. Again, that's Cavallini or Graphics Fairy. This is another just a tag. Sewed around, added some fabric. Another Rolodex card. A little piece of a French ephemera. some more bits in here. This is from a really old book from the 50s. It's Sights in Paris, Familiar Sights in Paris. It's kind of neat. Glimpse of Paris. Stuck that in there. This is Cavallini and Company as well. I have a lot of stuff from Cavallini and Company, but French themed. It's another card. I've just added some sari silk on a paper clip there. This says Paris here. I've added this little cafe card here. Some more little Paris French themed. This is a Tim Holtz. This is another piece of vintage ledger. This is from the encyclopedia that I had. This is a map of Paris. It's very old. It's got lots of information on it. I thought it was kind of neat for collaging. This is some ephemera. This is Tim Holtz, I think. And then this is a Cavallini and Company card, and I've just added that in there. It's got some little bling on it. It's sparkly. So I've tucked that in the pocket here, and then I've also included with this journal, this is a Cavallini and Company greeting card. It's never been opened. I had a bunch of these and thought I'd just stick one of those in there to send with this for whoever is interested. The information about this journal and the link will be below in the description box. Thanks so much for joining me, and we'll take care.